Hey guys, apparently the other one died. I lost my connection. Not exactly sure why. So apparently I'm gonna have to start over. Okay, so last week's question was 5 things that you should and shouldn't do via your website, and that one was awesome. So this week is about what you need to add and how to create a review post. So I'm gonna come over here and actually create one. Uh, I was like halfway through it, but apparently it decided to die on me. Um, okay, so I'm gonna go back in here and edit it. Oof. Okay, so far what we've done is to get the HTML. As you see, I was actually almost done on this. Uh, you can actually add your HTML code into this on anything that you want to use. I have my double block quote in here so that my pictures are all centered. Um, I probably just need to start a new one. Let's just save this and close it, and I'll just start a new one. Okay, so this is what my post looks like before I add anything to it. You can actually do stuff like this, adding your HTML by going to settings, posts and comments, and adding whatever HTML you want on every single post right in here. And I have everything from my double block quotes here to my author information to how I make my the different sections to my review to all this stuff. This thing here is scrolls for like your excerpts and stuff, and then I have a thing to show me you're live in the comment, and of course that stuff. And then down here you can't see it, but this is actually a thing to subscribe via email, and then right below that is also a sharing widget. I can show you what it looks like over here, but this is what it looks like when you're done. The two block quotes, these block quotes keeps this all nice and centered, and here's all this stuff. And these are the two things that you can't see in there. You have my subscribe by email, and then the little sharing is caring things that you can't see in there and stuff. Okay, so now we're starting from scratch, apparently. So you have this. I get all of my stuff via Goodreads and Amazon. So let's see, what's something that I need to make a post for next week? Okay, let's see, that's probably way too complicated. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll just do Stolen Songbird because I haven't made a post up for that one yet. Okay, so just go into here, look for the book that you're looking for. So there it is. You can actually just like take all this here. It's a lot less hassle, and put that in there. And then I use hashtags, so you can do this. So this review will automatically turn into a hashtag when it cross-posts to Twitter, which I will talk about that probably next week, if I remember. I normally delete, if it's a series like this, I normally delete that out of there because it just makes it really long. And then I can actually come over here and copy and paste the about the book, and then that can just go right in here. And then the picture, if you right click on it, I don't know if you can see this, you should have like an option to like open picture in new window or open picture in new tab if you're on a Mac, which I'm on. And then you can actually come in here, and this is the link that I add for all the pictures and stuff. So I can just paste that in there, and I can actually have it link to wherever. I have it just linking to my site because it's just less hassle. And then this I can actually take out. So there's a picture. And then the next thing I do is go down here and click to Amazon. And then if you're part of Amazon Associates, you can, I don't know if you can see this. I think you can because it did come up before. Okay, you can see it. So this thing will pop up. You can highlight this. And Amazon Associates, as I said before, it's free. It doesn't cost anything. But what I do is I add this into my post. Find it here. And then this adds this little thing here, and then I can just add the other thing I did before about this book. Oh, and then I also add the thing in here stating that, like, okay, this is a review copy, but then add caption, and this is a finished copy. And that's so not spelled right. So I did a finished. You know, I wrote a finished copy. It wasn't an ARC. So people know. Okay, so then the next thing I do, because as you can see there's two of them, I actually go in here and see if the author has any other books, and she doesn't, so I don't have to really worry about any of that. So that one will basically, she's a debut author, so this one I'll just highlight it, and I'll put my little debut button in here because she's a debut author, and that'll be there. And then the next thing is I just like scroll down here, and this you can actually take the whole thing. I leave this part out of it, about to visit her page, because we're going to use that anyway. It's a lot easier, authors, if you're watching this, if there's a way that you can actually make that on Amazon, I'm not exactly sure how that works. It's so much easier because it has the picture and then everything, and it just sits there so nicely. If by chance it says a thing down here to like click to expand or something like that, you will actually have to go into your HTML code, click Command F, I'm not exactly sure what it's on Windows, and look for hidden, like this, and you'll actually have to like go in and delete that, or it'll mess it up. I'm not exactly sure why it does it, but what it does is that if I would like hit space, it would actually push all of this up underneath everything. I'm not exactly sure why it does it or exactly what it is. I just know that it does. So the next thing is I can add my honest review in there, and then all of this stuff, and then I'll add my whatever my actual review is, my stars right underneath of that. And then this here, this one actually has these on here for the editorial reviews. So what I do is I'll just highlight all of these. I'd prefer excerpts, but sometimes you can't find them. Like we can go over here and go to her name and then go to her website. And then, no, I went Solon Songbird. Okay. And then we can actually see if she has, like here she has, you know, read the first 3 chapters. So I think this is an embedded thing, which sometimes this works. I think there's a way that you can add it on there. I think that just goes to Google. Okay, so as this, you know, there's no way I can't copy and paste this or anything. So, you know, I can't really use all that, but I can embed it. So see, I can add it to my site. So we can go in here. We want this pretty small. And maybe I have to sign in for it. I don't know. Okay, well apparently it looks like I need to sign in. We will just get started. Okay, so there's my stuff, so then I should just be able to go back. Okay. If you want to stay here and do this, I mean, by all means, you can. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it's small and this. So on page 1, save style. Okay, and then looks like it has an embedded code, so I can take that and go into here. And this I can actually pretty much just, I mean, I can leave it in this section, which I guess I probably should do that. Let's see here. So you just basically have to look for where it is and then just toss in that embedded code. And then that embedded code will actually be in here, and you should be able to preview this. So, as you can see, that's all nice and centered, and all of it's nice. Looks pretty. And here's the book. And there's all the pages. So it looks really nice. Okay, so as you can see, this is going to actually scroll way down past the borders. So what we can do is we can actually go back into the HTML and we can go ahead and take out, I'm going to leave the center thing in there, so I'm just going to close that and take this all the way up to where it is, which I think is like right there. And then take all this out to there. And then in theory, that should be gone. And it is. So that should all be right there. So basically, I mean, it's not going to let you see it over here in the compose, or sometimes it does, it just takes a while. So we'll just leave that the way that it is, and basically just come up here, do that, and then we can just add that excerpt thing there, and then just basically leave it alone. This is not going to have a giveaway, so we can just delete that. And then pretty much you're done for that section anyway. Oh, except for the links. Got the links. Okay, so we'll just go over here. And again, the Amazon Associates. You don't have to copy and paste all of this. You really just need this section here, which is your link to this page. And what Amazon Associates says is that anytime somebody buys a link, something via your links, you get a percentage. And then you can have it sent to you via a gift card, like how I do it, or via your bank. So here's the link to Goodreads. You just highlight it, click link, and toss it in there. And then like her Facebook page or her website, you can just do that for all of them basically. There's that one. And here's her Twitter. I've seen a few of them that they'll have everything, even their Facebook link. Some of them do, some of them don't. And then this, we can actually just hijack that right there, because we don't want this whole thing on there. We want her Twitter information. And what that does is that if you use things like network blogs or what is it, TTIF or something like that, if this then that, and you can actually set it up so that it will cross-post to Twitter and Facebook. This will actually alert her on Facebook that you have posted something to her. Facebook, if they don't have it, you can have it. Or you can basically just like go over here and like normally they'll have the links on here somewhere, and just take that link and then toss it in there, and you're done. Okay, so then the only thing this is missing, of course, is my review. Okay, so then the next thing is you want to come over here for your labels. And labels, I've seen people put so much stuff on their labels. Ooh, my ears itch. And the labels, you should actually keep it really simple, because you're only allowed so many labels. I think it's 2,000 labels or 200,000 labels, something like that on Blogger. It's not unlimited. So like this, I try and keep it really simple. I put what age group it's under, which is teen. I put the author's name. I put my rating, 3-star, 2-star, 1-star, 5-star, whatever. Ooh. And then I put what kind of post it is, so it's review. And then it has an excerpt in it, so I'll add that. and then I attempt to put the publisher, which is Strange Chemistry, and then like if it's a tour, then I'll put tours, and then like whatever tour company it's with, but this isn't. And then if it's a giveaway or hop, I'll add that to it as well, and that's done. Now the next thing that I started doing is I'll take that and I'll actually go down to search description and I'll add it in there. Then I'll also put in the title. And what this does is it allows places like Google, when people are searching, for this to come up. So the more you put into here, the better off you are. So that's all of that. And then this is actually going to get scheduled, so I can actually take this stuff here, and we will come over to my calendar, my great calendar over here. And let's see, since this is going to be this week, we will actually, see, that's going to be gated. And what's in this? Ah! Ooh, I hate it when it does that. We'll move that down. Delete deliverance. We'll drop that down to, ooh, nope, that one has to stay there, that's right. So this will actually go into the week after, and then we'll just fix this. And I'm horrible at names. Copy and paste is your friend. Ah. And this is basically that this is for a read-on. So like this, she'll be on the 14th, this coming Friday or Saturday. There she is right there with Lori Ann Grover. And then I post the review 1, 2, 3, like 4 weeks after that to just give it some extra time to go. So then this, of course, will be scheduled for July 13th. So we'll just like go to next month, schedule, and then everything, of course, in my stuff is scheduled at midnight because it just makes it less hassle. And this, since I'm not actually posting right now, I'll just save it and then close it out. But I mean, the easiest things to do is that the things that you should have on your, let me take this off here. Ooh, what in the world is that? Alright, can I take the screen share off? That's weird. That's weird. Okay, here we go. Maybe that's it. Oh, nope, that's not it. Okay, that's really, really weird. Oh my goodness. See, no camera. Turn the camera back on. I'm not exactly sure what happened with that. That's really weird. Okay, well, I guess you can hear me, so that's fine. But anyway, like the number one things that you should add to every review that you do is, of course, you should have your cover, the book cover, about the book, the author information, author links, and your review. If you want to add the buy links, if you don't want to deal with the Amazon Associates and stuff, I mean, you don't have to, but it's always a good thing to have. Still not exactly sure what happened to my camera. That was weird. Oh well. But those are basically the number one things that you should have on every single review post that you do. And that's pretty much about it. You can always add extra stuff to it. I know I've seen some people go all like way beyond what even I do, and then other people, they have like the book cover and what the book's about, and that's it. And I guess it does vary a lot depending on the site, but I've noticed that most places want you to have, the author information and everything else that I mentioned. So that's about it for this week, and I'm going to get off of here because my brain is completely fried and I have a whole bunch of stuff to start posting. And I will catch you guys next Tuesday. And make sure that if you have a question that you need answered, make sure you comment on either last week's post or this coming tomorrow's post, and I will be more than happy to get it answered. You can also click the feedback button on the left-hand side of the website, crosswordreviews.com, and you can submit a question that way as well if you want it to be more private. I will get it. All right, I will catch you guys next week. Bye.